Get ready for the action, because Jalyx Hunt is entering a pivotal moment for the Philadelphia Eagles, as NFL analyst Brent Sobelski reveals he is the team's best-kept secret heading into the upcoming offseason. We dive deep into what this means for Hunt's development as he prepares for his third season with the Eagles, and how the team's off-season moves are setting him up for a potential breakout performance. Eagles organization and the specific players, like Brian Thomas Jr., who could fill a crucial role on the roster. Finally, we examine the fascinating matchup dynamics emerging from the 2026 schedules, where winning the NFC East might actually give the Philadelphia Eagles a schedule advantage over the Dallas Cowboys. We break down the interesting crossover games and why this division victory is creating some surprisingly favorable matchups for the Eagles. Stay with us, because this is your complete NFL update. NFL analyst Brent Sobelski of Bleacher Report has identified Jalyx Hunt as a key, yet perhaps underappreciated, asset for the Philadelphia Eagles as they head into the upcoming offseason and training camp. Hunt enters his third season with the Eagles, and Sobelski suggests he is positioned to thrive despite a shift in his role. Sobelski noted that Hunt established himself during his second season after being a third-round pick from Houston Christian. While Hunt transitioned from a starting role to a more rotational position last year, Sobelski believes this development path is ideal for continued growth. The Eagles' recent offseason acquisitions, including Jonathan Greenard, Arnold Ebiketie, and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, are seen as bolstering the defense, allowing Hunt to continue his effectiveness in getting to opposing quarterbacks while contributing as a potent edge rusher. Last season, Hunt recorded 6.5 sacks, 28 solo tackles, 9 tackles for loss, and 24 quarterback hits across all 17 games. Projections for the upcoming season are significantly more optimistic, with Hunt expected to record 8 sacks, 40 solo tackles, 10 tackles for loss, and 27 quarterback hits. Analysts are suggesting that Hunt could have a Pro Bowl-caliber season in 2026. The context for the Eagles suggests a strong environment for Hunt. The team finished the 2025 regular season with an 11-6 record, securing the NFC East title before falling in the wildcard round of the 2026 NFL playoffs to the San Francisco 49ers at home. Furthermore, stability on the defensive side is a major factor. Head coach Vic Fangio is returning for the 2026 season, dispelling rumors of his departure. The Eagles' defense was elite last year, finishing 5th in the NFL in scoring defense, allowing only 19.1 points per game. The team also boasted a 56.8% completion percentage allowed and a second-ranked passer rating. With Jalen Phillips departing to the Carolina Panthers in free agency, Jalyx Hunt may see an expanded role in the coming year. The Eagles remain a formidable contender as they look toward the next competitive cycle. The NFL schedule release week has once again transformed into a highly produced event, featuring dramatic videos and social media campaigns that generate manufactured suspense. Following the release of the schedule, Fox Sports published a post-release NFL power ranking that placed the Philadelphia Eagles comfortably within the top 5 teams. While schedule announcements do not inherently change team strength, the ranking sparks broader conversations about where teams stand heading into the new season. Analysts suggest that the Eagles' placement is justifiable given their organizational strengths. Philadelphia possesses one of the NFL's strongest infrastructures, supported by a front office known for strategic planning and a roster built on proven talent on both sides of the ball. Jalen Hurts remains the focal point of this discussion, leading a team expected to contend. Coupled with a defense built for speed, physicality, and disruption, this foundation lends credibility to the national respect the Eagles command. Although a May power ranking holds little weight in December, this placement is viewed by some as a reasonable acknowledgement of Philadelphia's position among the league's elite. The future of Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown appears to be shifting, with the Jacksonville Jaguars emerging as a potential trade partner. The relationship between Brown and the Eagles organization has been strained throughout the 2026 offseason, marked by Brown's visible frustration with his role and the team's clear pivot toward a new offensive identity following draft decisions. While the New England Patriots were previously considered frontrunners, insider reports suggest Jacksonville is now a viable destination. NFL insider Jason LaCanfora indicated that Jacksonville is being viewed as a possible fit for Brown. This interest stems partly from the situation surrounding Jaguars receiver Brian Thomas, Jr., whose performance has regressed, and the prospect of Travis Hunter, who is expected to focus more on cornerback duties. Insiders suggest Brown could help fill a void in the defensive backfield. The potential trade scenario also involves the Eagles potentially acquiring Thomas Jr., despite his sophomore regression. Thomas, a former first-round pick, offers a significantly cheaper contract, and his physical profile could provide a different dynamic to the Eagles' offense alongside established players like Devonta Smith and Mackay Lemon. Regardless of the likelihood, Jacksonville's emergence as a suitor introduces significant competition for Brown's asset, which is expected to increase the trade value. A general manager monitoring the situation stated that he believes a trade is imminent before the start of the NFL season. Winning the NFC East has created an interesting scheduling dynamic between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Conventional wisdom suggests that winning a division earns a tougher schedule, while finishing behind the champion results in an easier path. However, an examination of the 2026 schedules reveals a more nuanced picture. The article highlights that winning the NFC East may have unexpectedly benefited Philadelphia's schedule. Specifically, Philadelphia drew the Chicago Bears instead of the Green Bay Packers, and the Carolina Panthers instead of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Furthermore, in the AFC North crossover, Philadelphia is set to face the Pittsburgh Steelers, while Dallas is slated to play the Baltimore Ravens. While opinions vary, many observers suggest that the Eagles' resulting trio of games, Chicago, Carolina, and Pittsburgh, might be more favorable than Dallas's matchups. The analysis notes that while teams like Pittsburgh and Carolina present challenges, roster math and matchup considerations suggest that Philadelphia's schedule might be more manageable. The piece concludes by suggesting that the Eagles' division win might have inadvertently secured a more favorable schedule, sparking entertaining debates among fans and observers as the NFL season approaches.